Hello and welcome back to another episode of What Am I Doing With My Life and Why I'm Doing It. Today we're going to be talking about why I decided to study abroad here in Ireland, even with the absurd amount of options that I had to study abroad with my major of biology. So let's get into it. First things first, when I was 16, it was right before COVID, my family and I visited Ireland and Portugal, and I was 16 years old. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, whoa, new countries. But it was sick. It was so cool. And when we went to Ireland, we stayed in Dublin, and we visited Trinity College. And if you've never been to Trinity College before, in the Great Hall where you see the Book of Kells and stuff, there's a bunch of busts of famous scientists and authors, and it was really a cool experience for me, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And I was standing in this library 16 years old, not knowing what it would mean for me to want to live abroad, and I was like, I have to come back here. So I was kind of searching for ways to do that. COVID hit during the time that I was applying to colleges. I was originally planning to just come to college in Ireland, but since COVID hit, there was a lot of uncertainty with will I be able to get abroad if I did get accepted? Would I be able to come back home if I needed to? If anybody got sick? So I ended up just applying to colleges in the US at the time. And for better or for worse, I stayed in the US, but I was still really set on studying in Ireland some way, somehow, living here for a period of time in my life. So my parents were like, you should just study abroad there, and you can stay there for a semester or a year, whatever you want. We'll figure it out. You can still go and you can live there, and we'll make it a dream come true, right? So I just fell in love with Ireland because I love the people here. The people are so kind. It's also just one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. I wanted to come and learn about the culture. I know that it is part of my family's past. I just felt really pulled to come to Ireland and to learn more about what it is like to live here. Ultimately, the reason that I chose Ireland was because I just fell in love with it when I visited, and I just felt a pull to come back. And I think that when you feel those in your lifetime, you should really listen to it. It doesn't happen that often, so if you do feel that, whether it's to study abroad or to just move to the next town over, it's always a good idea to follow that instinct, that intuition. And I feel like I've grown so much here and learned so much about the culture here, but also about what it's like to live abroad, what it's like to travel abroad, what it's like to be in different countries and kind of be on your own and fend for yourself. It has been the experience of a lifetime so far, and it's almost over, which is so sad, but it's not over yet. That's really why I came to Ireland, just because I felt that pull. I felt that need to come be here and live here, and I cannot be more grateful for the experience that I've had here. With that said, I've learned a lot about the education system here, the culture shock here, driving on the left side of the road, which is not that big of a deal. I actually prefer it now, but there's a bunch of other stuff that comes along with living in a different country, and if anything, it has made me get inspired to visit more of the country that I'm from. I want to explore more of the US now that I've seen a lot of Ireland. I want to go back to the US and continue to explore all of the states that are within the US. I want to know my home better because I've been other places as well, which I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting that, but I am really excited to get back and to continue exploring places in the US where I'm from, and even in my own state of Washington. I just want to continue to dig deeper into getting everything that you can out of the place that you're in. I guess that's something that I didn't really expect when coming here, was just how much it would make me appreciate where I am from. There are a lot of things I'm I wish the US did this, and there are a lot of things that I'm okay, I feel like the US does Chex Mix, and there's no Chex Mix here, so that's rough. I want to go back for the Chex Mix. It's really fascinating to see the differences in culture, what I like and what I don't like, and what I feel like the US does better, what I feel like Ireland does better, what I feel like Europe does better. My point is, if you are considering studying abroad, if you want to come to Ireland, do it. It's beautiful. I couldn't recommend it enough. I think the experience that I've had here has been so eye-opening. Ireland is a great jumping off place for if you want to also visit other parts of Europe, but also I did have travel experiences where I realized like, oh, I kind of miss Ireland right now. Like, I really love it here. One of the last things that I will say is that if you're considering studying abroad, if you have any questions, let me know and I will be absolutely happy to answer. With that, I will see you next time.